Both with a burning ambition to put an end to those statistics this year. Both full of spirit, enthusiasm and skill, but as we've heard, fitness could prove to be the major factor in this heat today. Brett Hodgson and Ryan McColrick, the skippers, with plenty to do, I'm sure, in what will be a very, very difficult situation out there in that heat. Fine for spectators, but not too good for the players. And as we heard earlier, Robbie Paul suggested that the return of skipper Brett Hodgson will add to the attacking edge of the Giants. But look out for the half-back pairing of Kevin Brown and Luke Robinson to set the ball moving his way. And a big physical pack up front for informer centre and wing Stephen Weil and Danny Kerman. Plenty of pace in that back row. No Brent Sherman or Ryan Hudson to organise the Tigers midfield, but plenty of responsibility on Ryan McColgick and Rangi Chase to provide the scoring chances. Plenty of headaches for the forwards in that pack, but look out for 19-year-old Joe Westerman, a great prospect and set to feature for England against France in Paris next week. And the heat has probably dictated the choice of interchange players for both coaches. 8 forwards on the benches, hard in the weather for the big men up front. And Jonathan, what about that pitch? Would you love to have played on something like that?
Yeah, it is a fantastic pitch. Magnificent surface, a little bit too hot. What a day for rugby league, fantastic.
The sun high in the faces of the Castleford side, and a gusty wind too is blowing from right to left of your screens. So a little bit of an advantage to both sides, and the pitch in absolutely perfect condition. And to think you and I played in the winter.
Yes, I'd love to have played in these conditions.
Castleford in the usual amber and black, and Huddersfield in the very famous colours from going back a century or more, the claret and gold. And as Justin Morgan and Brian Noble were saying, that retention of the ball will be vital throughout these 80 minutes. Good kick, picked up well though by Martin Aspinwall.
As I say, as the boy said, it's control. When you've got the ball in hand, control possession, you then control field position. It will take a lot out of the players, the heat. So ball control, it's a lot easier when you've got it than when you defend.
Huddersfield beat Castleford in the Super League 26-24 at Weldon Road back in March, but Cup rugby is different. It's knockout, it's instant. You get one chance here now. Robinson, we'll see a lot of him darting around in that acting half-back position. On the 5th tackle. Scott Moore, good kick. Oh, and a good take. Terrific take there from Michael Wainwright. He was under a lot of pressure.
But a very, very good kick. 50-50 ball, look at this. Great take as well. But a fantastic chase.
From Lalisi. Castleford then under pressure here, but in possession. One or two oohs from the crowd as that hurried pass was put out. That's better. Oh, terrific chance here now then. They've got a 2-1. What can Dixon do out wide? Good covering across field.
Very good play by Stephen Wild. He tracked the ball carrier, which allowed the full-back to go onto the winger, Michael Wainwright. Great defence by Huddersfield.
We mentioned that pace in the Huddersfield back row, but here's another good kick. Well taken again. Now then, is he over the line? Yes.
Tackle was complete. Just watch a break. There he is, Sargent on the charge. Had to give it early because Wild was tracking him down. Good scramble defence, but Stephen Wild, great cover defence, gave Brett Hodgson the option to go and cover the wing. And there's the tackle again. Shenton on Hodgson.
Stephen Wyatt averages about 35 tackles per game, Jonathan. He really does put the hard yards in.
Yeah, well, the kicking game has been superb in the first 3 minutes. Everything has been there to chase and get back.
Here's that man, Sargent, again. Reminds me of an old Castleford player, Dean Sampson, in size, shape and even blonde hair, Jonathan.
Maybe slightly quicker than Dean Sampson, but he's a fine prop forward.
And here they are again. Good running there again. Cass spreading it out wide. Rangi Chase. Oh, should he have given the ball out there? I'm sure he should. To Brett Ferris. There was a gap. But 8 metres now, still from that line. 2 metres now. Netherton attacked in half back. Good dummy. Oh, good tackle.
Last tackle.
Good chip over the top from Chase. It's anybody's ball. Oh, he's got it! Has he
Good
got it
finish.
down?
Great finish.
Yes, I think he has. Shenton, is it? Left high for the ball. He's got it down. Terrific kick by Rangi Chase, and Michael Shenton, another man in the elite England squad against France next month, gives Cass the lead. 4-0.
And again, a great kick, Rangi Chase. Just watch, he times the jump perfectly, gets above Aspinall, plants the ball down. Very, very good try.
It was the leap that really did the trick there, Jonathan, wasn't it?
Well, it's the timing. If you can hold your run and time your run to make that jump, always a very, very big advantage.
Kirk Dixon with the kick. No, to the left of the post.
Just pulled it.
So, Castleford have to be content, and I'm sure they will, with just that try from Shenton.
Look at just the quality of the kick again. Rangi Chase has kicked superbly so far. He holds his run, puts the accelerator on to get more power into the leap. Great jump, good control, superb finish.
Just keep me out of the tackle. All right, mate.
Just what they deserved, really. Castleford Tigers started very, very well.
Well, they've had the possession, Jonathan, haven't they?
And especially with Sherwood out as well, I thought that, you know, they'd have to share the kicking. Rangi Chase has done it superbly so far. And also McGoldrick has taken the pressure off him and fed some of the forwards.
Well, there's always one thing about Castleford over the years, Jonathan, you know, for passion and spirit and enthusiasm. It's always been there, hasn't it?
Yeah, classy Cass, always called. Good football inside.
Move and hold. Go.
Chase.
4. Move, Jerry. Go.
Kirk Netherton distributing.
5. Hold on. Go. 5.
Hodgson said, cover that. Oh, he's letting it roll dead. Now then, perhaps a timely opportunity to speak to Damien down there. Any news, Damien?
Yeah, quick weather update for you, Ray. Official temperature 26 degrees Celsius, 80, low 80s in Old Money. A bit warmer at pitch level than where you are up in your Erie, Ray. But yeah, sapping conditions, a light breeze just taking the edge off that heat. See how it affects both teams.
And I noticed the Huddersfield
Move, James.
interchange, replacement players warming up down there already.
4. Move and hold. Hold, Liam, go.
The Giants in possession now, leading with Keith Mason.
5.
Had a very short spell with Castleford in his early career. Scott Moore on loan
Kick it clear, we're all
from St Helens.
It's a little bit too strong.
Yeah, not the best of kicks.
No, I've been very impressed so far with McGoldrick, you know. He's taking the ball to the line, looking for the forwards. A very dangerous player.
Yeah, he's just signed a 4-year deal, Jonathan. A very, very invaluable player, Castleford with.
And that's the first mistake, really, which will give them good field position for this set of 6. Maybe a little look at Mason. Rangy Chase, not the best pass, put Sargent under pressure a little bit.
Interesting to see there. Sargent was about to turn and spin. A lot of these forwards do that these days, Jonathan, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They try and spin out of the tackle and make that extra yard, just turn on the front and get a quick play of the ball.
But he was spinning before he got the ball.
Yeah, the thing is, you've got to catch it first.
An opportunity then here now for Huddersfield. Scott Moore appealing to referee Silverwood. He wants an early play of the ball. He doesn't get it. He's got to take it himself. Number 20 there. 10 metres now from the Castleford line. Mason charging in.
Movement. Go.
Robinson. Good ball out to Brown. Nice switch inside. But well covered.
4.
There's the danger man, Ray. Brett Hodgson.
Hold. Go.
Robinson. Oh, that was
Had to be forward.
You couldn't have anything more forward than that. Even Simon Finnegan's having a laugh at that.
Yeah, good effort though.
Like American football.
Just watch, he spots the gap, tries to get his arm free.
I think Luke should be a quarterback.
If they're moving the tackle, you've got to get up then fast. Not 2 seconds after. Heads in, lads.
Terrific little competitor though,
Heads in,
Luke
right.
Robinson.
Okay, ball in. Out. 1. Move. Go.
Huddersfield beating Rochdale and Harlequins in the previous rounds, and Castleford putting pay to Keighley Cougars and Halifax in that tremendous game, 35-34. Holding down. So again, another break. Damien.
Down here on the touchline, we've got Brent Sherwin, injured half-back for Castleford today. Perfect start with Michael Shenton's try.
Yeah, they moved the ball around really well, and they're getting to their last plays, and yeah, quality kicks, and that's what got us the try.
Was that the key, getting a quick start and quick points on the board?
Usually we'd like to just work our way into the game, but if the points are there, we'll take them. So yeah, no, it's been a good start for the boys.
A decent defensive stint as well recently.
Yeah, no, really picked up our game in the defence, letting a few too many tries, so had to work on that, and the boys have just got better and better, and hopefully they can do the same thing.
Thanks, Brent.
Sweet, mate.
Has it again. Oh, not the best of passes from Richard Owen, I'm afraid.
Yeah, look at the dummy run as he gets tight to crossing you. Look, does he cross, take a defender? But forward pass. Touch judge in the right spot.
I must confess, Jonathan, I find it very difficult to come to terms with all these dummy runners. You know, what is an obstruction and what is not.
Seconds tighter.
Very close many a time, isn't it?
Well, you've got to ask questions of the defence and of the referee. That's what it's all about, Ray.
Moore sensing an opportunity around there, makes good ground, and he managed to catch Castleford offside. Good work there from the acting half-back, number 20, Scott Moore. Yeah. There we are. You could see it, Jonathan, there, couldn't you?
All offside.
Yeah.
And Castleford Tigers, after a good start, you know, they were completing their sets and they had more meters, but now just a couple of knock-ons. And an offside gives Huddersfield Giants field position.
Both of these clubs do a lot of running from the half-back position. Mason again. Started well at first receiver.
Go.
Paul Jackson, local lad.
Wait. Go.
Kevin Brown, Robinson.
Good tackle again.
Stand up, 4. Go.
Good welcome there from Craig Sargent for Hodgson.
On 0.
Well, defensively they're working well, Ray.
Go. 0. 1.
Good tackle there from Shenton.
Go.
That's a good one.
Tackle.
Welcome to rugby league.
2, move!
I would imagine, Jonathan, we'll have quite a lot of spilled ball today. You get that in the heat, don't you?
Yeah, the conditions are perfect, but it's
3,
fatigue and lack of concentration.
Go. 4, move, Danny! Go!
Rangi chase. Difficult to put down, this junior
Pass.
Kiwi,
5,
former St
move,
George,
jump.
Illawarra,
Go.
the Huddersfield coach. Nathan Brown, we know all about him,
Yeah,
having
all on.
been at St George.
Hold on. Go on. First. Move! Go!
Aspen Wall.
Go!
Robinson again.
Move! Hold! Go! 3,
Jamal Lalisi just
Go.
signed a 2-year
Go.
contract extension this week. And David Hodgson coming in
4, move, Liam!
to help out with the
Go.
forwards. Kevin Brown,
Play on.
that's a good kick.
Nice kick, that is.
Well,
Wasn't sure,
No.
judged it well.
put him in two minds, didn't it? Good effort there from Kevin Brown.
1, move, Keith! Go! 2, move, Steve! Go! Put on it, man,
Again,
go!
Michael Wainwright coming in off the wing. Interesting to see these wingmen, Jonathan, coming in now and again just to relieve the forwards.
Yes, very much so. You know, quick yardage, giving the forwards a break, get on the front
4.
foot.
Move, Scott! Hold! Go!
Castleford had a huge turnaround in players this season, 10 in and 12 out.
Last copy,
Complete,
Kevin!
all changed from last year,
Wait! Go!
and for the better.
Gelled very quickly.
Oof. Good kick. Interesting to see how he kicked that, Jonathan. I mean, you yourself would know the way he put the side of the foot on the ball.
Yeah, side of the foot, end over end. Just judged it perfectly, Rangi Chase. Big influence on the game so far. Him and McGoldrick.
Keep listening, Matt.
Scored 4 tries in the previous cup rounds, including a hat-trick against Keighley. Rangi Chase.
Hands over, Simon. Heads in, Danny. Ball in. Out. 1. Move and hold. Hold. Go.
Another ball lost by Huddersfield in the tackle. And an injury, I'm afraid.
1 minute.
Oof.
Jamal Lalisi, did he catch his head, I think?
Oh, definitely. Look at the cut on his face, opened up. Watch this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
clash of
heads.
heads. Look at it, just as he goes to ground, split him right open. He's got to go off for stitches, and he's gone.
Clash of heads.
Two very big, very strong centres clashing there, Shenton and Lalisi.
Clash of heads, mate. Yeah.
Yes, Lalisi
Good back.
got a nasty
It's okay so far.
gash there.
Just watch this. Oof,
Ooh.
clash of heads.
Yeah, nothing malicious there in that tackle. And to lose a player at this stage, Jonathan, in this heat, as far as your interchanges are concerned, it's quite a problem for the coach, isn't it?
Yeah, but hopefully, you know, maybe he'll come back. Westwood yesterday had a good smack on the head and he came back.
He's in great difficulty there, so it's a blood bin actually, not an interchange, so that this one will not count. But if he doesn't come back, could be a big problem. Good ball. Oh, here's a chance here now for Hudson. Will not go all the way. Good ball. Robinson. Oh, that's offside. Well, I think he's just giving a knock on, but to me
Yes.
that looked like offside, Jonathan. Oh, well, you can knock the ball out 1-1. I don't know what.
Well, it should be
players
play
are
on then,
arguing
should
about.
it? Shall we play on? I thought that was play on.
I thought it was offside.
Well, if he was knocked out by the Castleford Tiger player, he wasn't offside, really, I don't think. He's given. Let's just watch.
Ball in.
That's
Yeah.
come out from
You're right.
Castleford Tiger. Should have been play on, really. Huddersfield ball.
You're right. I confess my wrong.
Move! Oh, go. Go. 2. Move, Simon! Hold. Go.
Netherton working well, the number 19 here at the acting half-back position, just taking 2 or 3 strides, bringing the Castleford player on with him. Moving it well here, good ball. Chase just couldn't get through, but good ball from McColdrick there, number 23. The Castleford forwards, Jonathan, making a little more ground than the Huddersfield 6.
Yeah. And again, a good kick in again, heading for Shenton.
Oh, that was not forward, sure.
Yeah, definitely, but he got to it again. It's incredible that he's got this knack of getting to the bottom of the ball. I find it difficult to pick Westerman up as well. Very powerful looking kid. There he goes. But again, look, he gets to it once again.
1. Move! Hold. Go. 2. Move, Joe!
Scott Moore directing operations there, wants to use that blat. Here is Mason again, getting through a lot of work in these opening 20 minutes. Good stuff down the blind side there.
4.
Yeah, then he comes in. Hodgson comes in like an extra standoff.
Kevin Brown. Danny Kerman, number 18, a signing from Featherstone Rovers. And holding down there. Good opportunity here now for Huddersfield to mount a strong set of 6. Needs a good kick to the corner.
Yeah, definitely going for the corner.
Moore. Robinson. Mason again. Seems to be taking about 2 balls in every 6.
Yeah, he's certainly making those runs.
Good shot ball there. Oh, here's a glorious chance. Can't get it away. Oh!
That's it.
Simon Finnegan should have had more confidence in
Yeah,
himself,
a
I think.
desperate tackle by Shenton. Got to him.
3. Move!
They've got numbers on the left now.
Robinson again. Oh, was that an obstruction? No, says the referee. Castleford pinned back on their own line here. Scott Moore. Brown going for the line. Will he get it over?
Yes, he's in.
Oh, a couple of dummies there. But he's in under the post. Kevin Brown, he's not the biggest of lads by any means, but he used every ounce of his strength there. And at last, something for the Giants fans to smile about. 4 apiece, kick to come.
Yeah, that's it. You know, they'll be unhappy with that. Terry Manson, we've desperately unhappy. He's just first man up, throws the dummy. Just all the defenders are about him. He pushes one off, slips through the tackle of the second, the third one, the fourth one. 4 players against Brown, and he gets over.
There was a lot of that twisting and turning around as they do near the line, because he's not the biggest of lads, Jonathan, is he?
He's not.
Here is Brett Hodgson then, just returned from a quad muscle injury, but been in terrific form since arriving here at the Galpan this year. 48 goals in 13 appearances.
Go.
There's number 49, and there is the lead for Huddersfield. 6 points to 4.
Just watch. One player goes low, one goes high, they both slip off. Shenton goes in to try and get the ball, he slips away, he slips through 4 tackles. A tackle that should have been made. But that all comes from the pressure and the lack of discipline which gave them field position. Good tackle.
And Damien, anything happening down there?
Yes, Ray, we saw Jamal Lalisi. Let me break off there and get back to you, Ray.
Oh, but here to say Huddersfield again, and David Hudson's running for the line. Oh! Why did he pass it? What a mistake there. They had 3 men to 1. Castleford were trailing back with little hope. And, well, just look at the expression on his face.
Well, what? Again, great scramble defence. Just watch it. There's a big, lovely break by Fadawira. Inside ball, and you think he's in a winger in the clear open space. But fantastic running down by Richard Owen, the Castleford Tigers full back. Great pace shown by the Castleford Tigers full back.
A great determination by the Castleford side.
Fantastic, but you know, Hodgson, you thought in the clear, your money was on him.
Well, Damien, I believe you had something to tell us before I rudely interrupted you.
You can't take your eyes off this one, Ray, can you?
Can't.
Jamal Lalisi, he departed with that nasty facial injury. It's a very deep cut to his right cheek. They're cleaning it out at the moment, but he's very groggy. The doctor has a decision on whether he comes back or not.
Got to have a big set of 6 here now, Castleford Tigers. They've been under pressure. They've just got to go, settle down, get a good kick and get some field position. They've been under pressure in their own half for the past 15 minutes.
25 minutes gone then. Huddersfield 6, Castleford 4. And just look at that possession there, Jonathan.
Yeah, definitely
Very
changed.
level, same with territory.
Good play by Spinallo, but that's a very good kick and a good chase. Now they have to keep their discipline. And that's exactly what they haven't done. That's very, very silly play. I think it's James Evans who has just pushed somebody over, and now they're under pressure once again in their own half.
Yeah, absolutely. Terry Matteson, the Castleford coach, will be annoyed at that. Absolutely stupid. You cannot push anybody away like that.
Very, very good chase for the Tigers. Just watch, he gets up and then he pushes the winger over.
And you've ruined the position, haven't you?
Especially when they've been under the cosh for a little bit. Good run, Andy Riley there.
The Huddersfield forwards coming more and more into the game as Robinson and Brown begin to bring them onto the ball.
Big tackle. Joe Westerman.
Darryl Griffin, 6'5". Former Oxford Cavaliers, one of the summer conference sides. Simon Finnegan.
He's lost that, I think. Yep, he's lost it.
Yes, he has. It's interesting, the statistic we had earlier, Jonathan, just over half of the sets of 6 completed. It is the heat and the tiredness, isn't it?
Very much so. A little infringement. It just caught it, as we said earlier, as the, the boy said in studio. Ball control today is so vital. Oh, thank you very much.
Stephen Wild flying in there, and he's there again. I mentioned he averages about 35 tackles a game. He's getting well up here. Rangi chase. Huddersfield seem to have Castleford in a bit of a stranglehold here now in midfield. They've got to move it wider.
Yeah, defending very well, Huddersfield. Defend a lot better than they're, completing their sets.
That's a good kick. And there's a good chase there. And that's the position that Castleford were looking for. Well, let's have a word with Damien again.
Yes, I'm with Danny Sculthorpe, on loan at Huddersfield from Wakefield, ineligible today. It's a terrific cup tie, this, Danny.
Yeah, it's a typical Challenge Cup game, you know. It's end-to-end, you know, a few mistakes in the game, but, you know, it's very exciting.
Castleford started like a house on fire, but you're back in it at 6-4.
Yeah, I think we're doing well to be leading, you know. Castleford had only possession and field position, and I think Nathan will be pleased that we are in front.
Pretty brutal as well on occasions.
Oh yeah, you know, it's a typical derby game, Huddersfield Cast. You know, the forwards are a big set of lads and like getting stuck into each other.
Thanks, Danny.
Well, I think that Scott Moore was smashed there by James Evans. Running in.
All right, mate. Let's go.
Referee, Mr. Silverwood, given a penalty.
Just watch.
Here we see it.
Oof. Take the supporting runner out. That's Evans. Smash to the floor.
Getting very, very tasty out there. James Evans, of course, who was here at the Gal Farm with Huddersfield for 3 seasons.
Go. One. Move, Joe. Hold. Go.
Robinson. Big Earl Crabtree. Another man that's 6'6", longest serving player here with his Huddersfield Giants. Robinson again. Here's a chance.
Move, Richard.
Yes, he's given offside. I must confess though that McCaldrick, he had to come in there then, I think, Jonathan, otherwise that would have been a try.
Yeah, but the penalties are really hurting Castleford at the moment. You know, it's given them good field position, the Giants. That's where the first try came from, the only try. But they're under constant pressure. And if the Huddersfield Giants' completion rate were better, I'm sure they'd have cracked a little bit more.
Half an hour gone. 2 points the difference between these two sides. Huddersfield piling the pressure on here now. They've got the big men in the pack on. Robinson using a powerful Crabtree as a foiler, but no way through for the little man. Kevin Brown. Hodgson. Really do have to keep a grip on this Brett Hodgson. Very light, but very, very neat and sharp on his feet. Tackle there from Feather.
Great tackle once
Great
again.
Defence on the bib tackle.
Stuart Jones.
Little rubber kick. Oh! Has Stephen White got it down? Or was it on the get ball line?
It's close.
Too close.
They'll check the offside first.
Usually you can say, does he think he scored?
Stephen White thinks he has. But then again, I suppose most players would, wouldn't you? Let's have a look.
Let's see if he's onside first. Clearly onside. Everyone's onside. On the line, that's out. Out. Yeah. Great play though, but that is on the line. That's on the line, isn't it? That's on the line. Yeah.
Yeah. That's out. That's no try.
That's no
on
try.
The line is out of play.
Very, very good play, mind.
I should be very surprised if that's given.
I mean, a very, very good play though. Lovely kick.
Phil Benton, the video referee. I can't see why we're looking at that so many times from the video referee. It seems obvious. All eyes on that big screen. No try.
Well, you know, it was on the line. Clearly, ball out of play. But again,
20-metre restart.
The Castleford Tigers now has got to take it up, get a good kick in, and keep their discipline. The completion rate is only 59% by Huddersfield, only 69% by Castleford. And that'll be a relieving penalty. Castleford Tigers.
Robbie down there, you got a word or two?
Yeah, I think we've seen a game of two halves in this first half. First 20 minutes seemed to be all about Castleford and how they were getting forward. I think the Huddersfield coach saw that, then made the swap with his starting two front rows and put big Earl Crabtree and Daryl Griffin on. Both of these guys, Earl Crabtree is 6'7", Daryl Griffin is 6'5". They're monsters of players, and they've been able to get Huddersfield forward and set a great platform for their halves.
Just over 7 minutes remaining in this first half then. Good running, good pass. I do think Castleford have got to get this ball out wide, get it away from these big men that Robbie Paul was talking about.
Well, great. They've got a lot of pace in their back line. A lot of pace. Owen, Shenton, Dixon.
Did well to hold that. Richard Owen coming in at full-back, still using that short side. I think he'll stab over the top. Well read.
And this is where they want to be now. This is where we want to keep them for a little bit of time. Good defence, good discipline. He's made an impression as well. Andy Riley since coming on.
Very much so.
Andy Riley, yes.
This man usually makes a big impression. Earl Crabtree.
The impressive thing about Crabtree is look how quick he plays the ball. He's up and turned and gone.
I wouldn't advise anybody to tangle with him. Nephew of the great wrestling legend, Big Daddy. Richard Owen, a local lad who has done really well since coming into this Castleford side. Some strong running, some strong tackling.
Go. 3. Move. Go. Not squared, Andy.
Chase, moving well there, putting pressure at the hub of that defence. Was coming there, Jonathan, at a very, very difficult angle, wasn't he?
Yeah, slightly telegraphed the pass. You know, he's looking. Defensively, they close the spaces.
Move, Mitchell. Go. 2.
Again, wingers coming in. First of all, Aspinall, then Hodgson. Getting the half-backs to organise the forwards.
Brown.
Third. Move, Michael. Hold.
Chance here just before half-time for the Giants to stretch that lead. Crabtree.
Move, Chris.
All the tackling of these big men will take its toll in the last 20 minutes.
Great tackle.
He's dropped that ball. Oh, is he giving a knockdown? Yes, he is. A knock-on.
It's Chris Feather. It's interesting. Let's see.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, went for the ball.
Chris Feather. Ryan McColdrick just having his 2 penneth with Mr. Silverwood, but well, he's been a Super League referee for 8 years now. He'll not be too bothered.
That's it. Time back on. Ball in. Out.
Hodgson. Good ball.
Oh!
Well, I think Aspinall was rather lazy in the way he went for that ball then with just one arm.
Yeah, just watch this. This is all about Hodgson. He goes, he creates the space. Aspinall should have been more aware there. They created the opportunity for him. There we are, great play. Very, very good play. First of all by Brent Hodgson. In and out. Took the second defender in. And that's beautifully worked 3 on 2.
Certainly was a try. Pegging still 6 points to 4. Sargent doing good work. A signing from the Newcastle Knights.
3. Move, Simon.
This is good work from Castleford now, sensible work, keeping the ball at close quarters, working for the penalty, and they've got it. Frustrating the Giants there, in particular their number 9, David Fayumu. 3 minutes left in this first half, still only 6 points to 4.
And really, the Castleford Tigers haven't had an attacking opportunity since their try. So, a couple of drives.
They've defended well though.
Very, very well, yes.
Chase. McColdrick. Has he lost the ball? No, he's given a high tackle. Now then, would you go for goal, Jonathan? We're late in this first half.
Yes.
Is he worth 2 points? I mean, they will get a set of 6 in.
I don't see that. You know, I think that's very, very harsh.
Well, they're judging that as a grapple tackle, which is a sort of a stab around the throat now. In the league match, Terry Mattison, he really did complain about this type of tackle from Huddersfield. The Huddersfield team dismissed it as rubbish, and so did the Rugby Football League, but I'm pretty sure that is why that penalty has been given.
It's harsh. It's a tackle made. No one complained. The only man who thought it was a penalty was the referee.
I'm not complaining. I had worse than that, but
that's the first.
That's what it is.
That's the first view, Ray.
On the line, lads. Line. Simon, line.
Chance then to level the scores for Kirk Dixon. Yes, he does. The roars go up from the massed ranks of the Castleford fans, and we're all square as we approach half-time, 6 apiece.
Would you do a short kick-off here, Ray?
Well, not me personally, but
no,
I would advise a short kick-off, because it's the only way you're going to get the ball back, isn't it?
And there's only less than a minute left, so
yeah.
Short kick-off.
No, he's gone for distance. Oh, he's gone for a high one.
That's one. Move, Simon. Go. Two. Move, Steve.
Just going to run this down now, run the clock down.
Okay.
Have a
3. Move,
10-minute rest.
Just 3 tackles remaining.
4. Move, Darryl.
Mitchell Sargent rather getting through a lot of work. Chase, good ball. Can he get it away? He certainly does. Good support play there from Falmuina. But he's given a knock-on. The crowd beneath us booing and shrieking at the referee, Mr. Silverwood. They wanted a little advantage played there.
Yeah, he was never going to go out 40 yards, Ray, was he, to be honest? But all to play for, very even first half, Ray.
No time for the scrum, no